Idabel Lady Warriors in a consolation ball game of the Tournament of Champions. I'm Keith Evans, along with Terrell King. Will be calling the action this afternoon. I want to say tonight, Terrell, but it's actually this afternoon, and it's going to be a ball game that playing for seventh place here. It's a big game for the Lady Mavs. It's the first two ball games. They fell behind early, tried to work their way back into it. Couldn't get back into it. We talked about expending a lot of energy after you get behind. They did that and couldn't get back. But that was a game, too, where that Bergman team, I've never seen a team shoot threes like that.
Unbelievable. Well, and the range they had, I mean, it wasn't your standard distance three. I don't know how you really can defend that when they shoot at that kind of a clip. I think we were kind of pegging them at around 60% from three-point range. That's I think you kind of mentioned it last night. It's kind of unheard of as far as I know. But the one thing that's kind of nice about this tournament is, we kind of hinted on it a little bit last game about that team, that Bergman team being, under conference from us, but they've been playing so long that they just getting all that practice. And I think that's really what this tournament's going to help us with, is get that little extra practice, getting ready for, your conference season, and that's where you hope you're playing some of your best ball.
Well, it's going to be a game today where you're right. I like the way Southside has competed so far in this tournament, and that's what you want to see. You'd like to hopefully come out here, and we talked about this yesterday, is maybe come out here and really get after it early. That's going to be the key, because you expend a lot of energy when you fall behind. But I'll tell you, one big bright spot for Lady Mavs has been Anaya Brewer so far, double figures both ball games.
Oh, and I think she had one of our only blocks yesterday, and a few steals. So you look forward to seeing a lot of rebounds today, a lot of hard defense, and to your point, anytime you get down, you have to fight a little bit harder on defense, and then you're just not quite as you don't have quite those legs on offense, because you got to play such intense level on defense.
Exactly. I think we're waiting on the game ball right now. And so we look at the starting lineup first for the Lady Warriors. I go with Aaliyah Haddix, Amaya Whitfield, Mercedes Lopez. She's the one you got to stop. Kylene Denton and Jayla Garrett will start for the Lady Warriors, while for the Lady Mavs, they'll go with Malia Ty, Anaya Brewer, Kalia Pressey, Kayla Robinson, and Lydia Ann Adams. Southside will be the visiting team in the ball game tonight. Yeah, Idabel's coming in, just talking to some of the folks. They were actually state champions last year in Oklahoma. They had a girl last year who was about 6'4", and really dominated. Southside are going to control the tip here as Ty will get into the front court. Lady Warriors coming out of the man defense. Now it's give and go pass down to Malia Ty for two. Good job by Anaya Brewer. Getting the ball to Ty, cutting to the basket. It's all about spacing, isn't it, Terrell?
I think it is, especially if you got any matchups that you feel like you can exploit.
There's a nice inside delivery. Can't get a finish there from Mercedes Lopez. Lady Mavs coming out of the 1-3-1 zone defense. Swing it up top. Here's a three by Pressey on the way off the back of the rim, no good. And we've talked about this too with Kalia Pressey. She's going to get it going at some point.
She started scoring last night too, so I expect we're going to see some points out of that number 21 tonight.
Going to get a foul call on the Lady Mavs. I believe they'll get Ty for a trip off the side. First team foul. First foul of the ball game. Again, you've got to really watch Mercedes Lopez. That's the one that will do a lot of the damage. They'll get the ball into Lopez. Southside again working 1-3-1 zone defense. Here's a 15-footer up by Lopez, up and no good. They'll swing it back up top. Get the ball over to Kaylee Denton. Go to Lopez in the corner. Looks to penetrate in. We'll swing it up the free throw line. Here's a three on the way up and no good. Fought for the rebound, goes out of bounds. Will be off of Anaya Brewer. We'll stay with Lady Warriors. That's been another key, too. There's been a lot of loose balls that you got to get those.
Yeah, I mean, get two hands on it.
They throw the ball in. They get the ball in. That is Lopez. Swings it back up top to Amaya Whitfield. Back to Lopez. Trying to work it down low. Good job by the Southside defense. Lady Ann Adams getting a little help down low. Was able to force the ball out of bounds.
One thing I like to see so far, every time Lopez has touched that ball, there's been at least one person in their face.
There's an inbounds pass to Lopez. Good job by the Lady Mavs early. Contesting everything. Here's penetration all the way down, going up for an underhand scoop layup, no good. That was a Maya Whitfield, goes out of bounds again. And have you seen so many tip outs on one? This will be the third inbounds play on this possession for the Lady Warriors. Having to work hard on defense, which you don't like that early in the ball game, but you don't have to. They'll swing the ball up top. Looking to penetrate, firing up about a 15-footer off the rim and good. That's Aaliyah Haddix with the first 2 points of the ball game for the Lady Warriors. Tied up at 2 here, just about 2 minutes into the ball game. Get the ball up to Kayla Robinson. She's had a couple of good games too. Double figures last night with 10. Try to work it down inside. Ball's going to be taken away. Still there is Jayla Garrett. They'll push it in the front court with Lopez. Yeah, they're watching Lopez.
I like it.
And what I like, too, is the way they're playing her on defense. Ty's actually, she's right-handed. They're overplaying her right hand. Brewer will push it up, takes it all the way down, all the way to the hole, swings it back. I think she might have had a chance to finish. Here's a three on the way by Ty. Up and good. Malia Ty, quick 5 points early in the ball game. Southside leads 5-2.
Looking good, Keith.
Ty had a big ball game against Broken Bow. She had 12 points on 4 3-pointers. Getting Lady Mavs working out of that 1-3-1 zone defense, trapping it up top. Here's a three in the corner on the way up and no good by Whitfield. Lady Mavs with the rebound.
Well, it's good to see they don't shoot threes like we saw.
So far, so good.
Holy moly.
It wasn't just threes. Those should actually be 4-pointers where they were
that.
shooting it from.
I agree.
There used to be a made-for-TV basketball deal, and they would shoot it like that. Here's a 15-footer on the way by Lydia Ann Adams, no good.
That's another good look, though.
Maya Whitfield gets the rebound, runs it into the front court. Swings it over to Leah Haddix. Haddix will drive all the way in, goes up strong for the shot, no good. Adams gets the rebound, and we're going to have a jump ball.
That's tough.
They're going to check Paige Watson into the ball game for Anaya Brewer.
It's good to see us fight for those rebounds, though.
Actually, well, that's interesting. I thought they were going to give the ball to the Lady Warriors. We'll take it.
Yeah, I like Paige.
Paige is going to be a good one. I see a lot of Cooper Watson. I know Paige didn't want to hear that, but she has those passing skills, and I like that from her.
Well, she's probably had to play him in the driveway a couple times.
There's about a 15-footer up and no good. Here's a three on the way up and good. That's Maya Whitfield with 3 points. Tied up at 5 here, about halfway through the first period. Skylar Robinson gets it in the front court over to Clea Pressey.
Gotta help.
It's kind of they're playing a soft man. Here's a nice inside give pass to Pressey for 2. Doing a great job. 2 passes. That's twice that Southside has done that, hit the cutter for easy shots. Lady Mavs want to put some pressure on the ball. They'll swing it down. A nice job of passing around. There's an inside drive up for the shot, and it's good. She'll get a chance at 3-point play. That's Leah Haddix. Going to get Lydia Ann Adams her first personal foul, team second.
I like it. Coach is down there coaching.
I'll say this about Whitfield and Haddix. They'll take the ball the hole. They're not afraid to get in amongst the big guys. Free throws up and no good. Rebound pulled down by Anaya Brewer. She'll push it into the front court. Looks to take it. I think Anaya might be able to. She came down about half speed. Here's a three by Brewer on the way up and no good. But I think if she will just turn it on, I think she can blow right past that girl and maybe get some easy baskets.
Well, I think what she's doing right now early on is kind of trying to set that up, kind of passing out to the open player, maybe open shooter, and then hopefully we'll start seeing that move, that drive again.
There's another three on the way. It's going to be short. That's Pressey on the rebound. They're going to get a reach-in call.
That's second rebound for Pressey.
It's on Jayla Garrett. So what the Lady Mavs are going to have to watch, though, when they're getting those rebounds, you got to keep that ball up. You can't bring that ball down to your body. That's where the Lady Warriors are able to come in and get the jump balls. Going to work a high post with Paige Watson. Actually, a double post. Going to bring Pressey up. Ball's tipped around. Going to be taken away by Mercedes Lopez. Lopez will take it all the way down. Oh, nice play by Kayla Robinson. I think you're going to get Ty for stepping on the out of bounds line. The key is right now they can maybe frustrate Mercedes Lopez. They have so far early in the ball game. They'll check Clea Pressey out of the ball game as Lydiana Adams comes back in the ball game. Got a question for you there. I don't think she can move on that.
Not supposed to.
That should have been a walking call on the out of bounds.
Pivot foot, but that's it.
Yeah, she had both feet moving on that. Work high post to Paige Watson. Swing it to the corner. That's Kayla Robinson up top. Back to Anaya Brewer. Lady Warriors bringing that defense out. And there's a nice penetration down low. They'll get it down low to Ty from about 8 feet up and no good. There's Lydia Adams strong for the rebound. She'll be fouled.
Well, that's just what you want them to do, Keith. Go right back up with it.
That's on Jayla Garrett again. That's her second personal foul. Second team foul. 2 free throws here for Lydia Adams. But that was a good job by Brewer. Broke down the defense. Ty had probably the toughest shot in basketball, an open 4-footer. And good job off the weak side there by Adams. First free throw up and good. They're going to check Katie McClure into the ball game. She'll replace Jayla Garrett. Garrett has 2 personal fouls. See if Lady Ann can finish her free throws here. Second one up, nice. And it's good. Southside leads 9-7. 2:10 to go here. Again, Southside's working out of that zone defense, but they're doing a great job of disguising, trying to trap up top. Swing it to Lopez in the corner. She'll fire a 3 up off the rim, no good.
I think if you had to choose, that's the shot you want Lopez taking, though.
They're going to get a foul call on the Lady Mavs. It's going to be Paige Watson, first personal foul. But I know Coach Brunk right now, he's got a 2-point lead, but he's got to be frustrated with the loose balls they're not getting to right now. Southside doing a good job. There's a push-off. I hate to say this. I was about to go down there and make that call. I mean, that was that was a pretty easy call right there and right in front of the referee.
That was a full-blown elbow.
It's called clearing out.
The old elbow push-off.
Yeah, they're still working out of a man defense. Here's a 3 on the way by Brewer up off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound going to be chased down by Kylene Denton. Denton will bring it into the front court.
Thing I like about what they're doing there is they had that little cross pass. Makes that Idabel defense have to move around a lot more.
It's Lydianne Adams, her second personal foul. Getting a little early foul trouble here for Adams with 2 fouls. 2 free throws here. First one's up and no good. That is Aaliyah Haddix. They're going to check into the ball game for Southside will be Kate Nally. Nally has given Southside some good minutes here in the first 3 ball games.
We keep waiting to see her drain about 3 of those threes too, because she looks like she could hit those.
Whitfield now with 4 points in the ball game. Actually, that was Haddix that made that. She's got 5.
Oh, nice save.
Kayla Robinson takes it to the hole. That's a play right there where if Kayla can just stop and pop from about 5 or 6 feet, you've got a good look. You know, sometimes you just can't be, you can be too unselfish. I'll swing it back up top to Kayla Robinson, penetrates in, goes up. That's it right there from about 8 feet. I like that shot. They're going to push it out here. That's a nice move all the way to the basket. A good job there by Aaliyah Haddix. Haddix having a big ball game so far with 7 points. Idabel now with a 1-point lead, 10-9 here.
That's tough. We saw that last night a little bit.
Here's a throw away by Paige Watson. Up, it's good. Big basket for Paige Watson.
Yeah, see, now we got Kayla out there. This right here, I think, is what works best because you kind of force that ball to stop. It's like if they just keep running, they are tough to stop.
Well, the thing about that is, too, you're giving it's basically the same defense, just a different look out of that defense. And you can play like a soft zone where, I mean, they've got some girls on this team that's going to be the end of the quarter. That basket shouldn't count.
Nice.
Southside's going to lead here at 12-10 the end of the first period. Let's go ahead and take a break here. You're watching Southside Lady Maverick Basketball on the Maverick Sports Network.
From the minute you walk into Randall Ford, they greet you, they're kind, they're going to ask you what you need, what you're looking for, and they're all very friendly, even down to the service department. Those guys are so kind. The salesmen are going to make sure that you know that vehicle before you leave the lot. They're going to review the details, all the features of the vehicle, so you can leave with confidence knowing that the vehicle you're in, how to drive it. Randall Ford really listened to me, and I drove away with exactly what I wanted.
Have you been to the River Valley's only multi-sport facility? Then let's hang out. The Hangout in Fort Smith is the only sports facility that offers indoor tennis and pickleball, indoor and outdoor basketball, and has now added multiple soccer fields. Soccer leagues are forming soon. Did you know the Hangout also has an 8,000 square foot fitness center with bar, yoga, HIIT, and Pilates classes? The Hangout, 5400 Gary Street, or thehangoutfs.com. Fitness, sports, and more. Let's hang out.
Welcome back to action. I tell you what, Terrell, I've got to say this: the girls that do the boards and the cameras do a great job for us up here. And, you know, we can't say enough of how much better this has gotten for us this year. Southside with the ball to start the second period. Got Anaya Brewer up top, gets it down low to Kalia Pressey. Ball's going to be taken away. Pressey works hard. That's a good job by Pressey. Throws it back in. It's going to be taken away. There's Pressey again. Actually, that's Brewer. What a great job by Anaya Brewer getting the jump ball. Ball will go back to the Lady Warriors, but you got to love the hustle.
Oh, I love it.
When we look at the first half scoring, Leah Haddix had 7 points for the Lady Warriors. Maya Whitfield had 3 to round out scoring for Southside. Malia Ty had 5, Clea Pressey 2, Lydia Ann Adams 2, and Paige Watson off the bench with 3. Here's a 3 on the way up and no good. Going to have another jump ball. That's the key right there. You had the jump ball down at the other end with a good hustle play by Nia Brewer. Now you have the one here, so you do get possession. Mm-hmm. The only disconcerting thing is you got to get that ball up to try to avoid those because they're coming after that ball. If you get it down waist high, they're going to try to get the ball.
Well, what did we call that during football season? That was just an unfortuitous bounce.
A nice pass inside from Paige Watson, swings it out to Anaya Brewer, who goes a nice spin move up and everything but the finish.
Mm-hmm. In and out again.
Whitfield will push it into the front court. Actually, that's Mercedes Lopez. Southside doing a good job changing defense. Here's an open 3 look up and no good. Fight for the rebound. Going to be chased down, and here's Lopez from about 5 feet up and no good. Then there is Kalia Pressey getting the rebound for the Lady Mavs. And Southside leads here 12-10. Feed down low to Kate Nowley. Tries to go inside. There's a pickup for Clea Pressey. Can't finish. Kayla Robinson comes out of the pack with the ball. Over to Paige Watson. Oh, nice give and go from Nowley to Pressey. Can't finish. I like what Southside's doing, though. They're feeding those corners and then cutting to the basket from the top. Good job of Nowley recognizing the cutter. Just didn't get the finish they like. Kind of a filling out process here so far, the first 2 minutes of the second period. This Lady Warrior team will not do a lot of substitution.
Well, we saw that a little bit last night, too. I think they only had 9.
Well, we saw that last night. They started getting short on those 3-pointers towards the end. Here's about a 15-footer by Lopez up and no good. Pressey retrieves the ball.
Her fourth rebound, Keith. That's what I like to see right there.
We stepped on the out of bounds line. What was different about that, though, the Lady Warriors actually came out and put some pressure on, and I'm not sure Brewer was actually ready for the pressure. Tried to work it up. Both teams kind of giving a little cat and mouse as they'll try to work a high post. Going to feed the ball down low, and that's a good job reaction there by Nia Brewer tipping the ball out of bounds. I'll tell you, girl, you got to watch, though, is Leah Haddix. I'll tell you what, you put her and Cawthorne from Broken Bow as your guards, you got two tough guards right there. Yep. Now steal by Brewer. We'll throw it deep down to Kayla Robinson for the breakaway. Goes up strong for the shot. Good. Give credit to Nia Brewer finding the open player to get the basket. Good finish by Kayla Robinson. Her first 2 points of the ball game. A good job by Paige Watson. Going to have a jump ball.
Yeah, I think that's what you want to exploit with this team. I think you're a little bit faster than they are. Like if you can get that speed going.
We'll get some good minutes from Paige Watson tonight. Hit that three early.
Yeah.
Playing some good, tough defense up top. One thing Southside's doing, too, they've got the taller girls actually up top where you can't really throw over, which I think that's a good call. Going to feed high post. Here's about a 15-footer up and no good. That was Katie McClure on the two-point attempt as Brewer gets it into the front court. Looks to penetrate down. We'll take it all the way strong to the hole. Goes up strong. And I'll tell you what, she did everything but finish there. There's Kate Nally in there trying to fight for the ball. Boy, I think there's a lid on that basket sometimes.
Wrong English or something.
There's a nice penetration down, and she's going to draw the contact. That'll be Haddix going the foul line again. Look at Nia Brewer, her first personal foul. That's the thing about playing that zone, though. If you start really trying to put the pressure of the ball out, there's always that opportunity maybe to
back in.
Yeah, get you a dribble penetration. 2 free throws here. First one's up and it's good. Haddix having a good ball game tonight. She's now got 8 points in the ball game. Actually, 8 of the 11.
I think that zone's kind of pick your poison though, because if you don't go out there and extend out and stop that, that drive, they'll take it all the way to the basket on you, and we've seen that work for them.
Should be a lane violation, but it's not called. Lady Mavs get into the front court. Swing it up top to Brewer. Will set the offense. Go to the corner. Here's a three by Ty on the way up and rolls around, goes down. There's a good rebound. We're going to have a foul call. Going to get Haddix. That's her second personal foul.
You like seeing that, don't you, Keith? Go right back up with it.
Yeah, that's what I think. That's the way you play it. Kayla Robinson, 2 free throws here. First one up, nothing but net.
Keith, I still think Coach had a little fireside chat with them about free throws because they've been shooting really well.
Yeah, they're going to check Haddix out of the ball game. I think she was getting a little heated as that was going. A little exchange there as they come out. Here's the second free throw for Kayla. Fires it up. Nothing but net. I think you're right.
Well,
Kayla's got a nice touch, though.
absolutely.
Lady Warriors get into the front court. And there's Clea Pressey, and that's a dangerous pass right there. And let's see who it's out on. Going to be out on Pressey, but that's a play. If that ball is just maybe 2 inches lower, she's going the other way.
Well, she's going the other way, or she's tipping it back to Robinson going the other way.
There's penetration in. Ball's going to be taken away. They're going to get the ball. Good job by Kate Nally. Gets the lead. Oh, nice job all the way down. A nice finish by Kayla Robinson, but give credit to Malia Ty. Actually was a moving screen coming down. But Kate Nally, what a great job she did. That's twice. She's made 2 really good passes here in the last 3 minutes of the ball game. Southside leads 18-11. They'll work it down low to McClure. McClure goes up strong. Not there. A good job by Kayla Robinson fighting for the ball. They'll fire it up here. Puts the ball in the hole. That's Sophia Gonzalez. First 2 points, she'll get a chance at a 3-point play. Tough break for the Lady Mavs. They'll get Robinson for the foul. Her first personal foul. Team second. Going to check Meridian Chance in the ball game for Kate Nally. Gonzalez looking to finish the three-point play here. Shots up, and it's good. Cuts the Southside lead down to 4 now. We've got 3:38 to go here. Trying to feed down low. That's not the pass you want to make. There's a drive all the way down, not able to finish is Lopez. Lopez having a tough ball game so far tonight.
I think it's that extra pressure in her face all the time.
There's a nice cross-court pass. Swing it back up top. Going to feed down low. That's Pressey. Here's a 3 and away by Ty. Up off the back of the rim, no good. As Amaya Whitfield pulls the ball down. Here's going to be a steal. That's Brewer. We'll take it all the way down. We'll go up strong for the shot and 2 more. That's actually Anaya Brewer's first points of the ball game. Big play for the Southside team. Good thing about that play, too, is you had Brewer had the breakaway, and then you had Kayla Robinson there to clean up.
Yeah.
Here's about a 15-footer up and no good. Good job on the backside by Kayla Robinson tipping the ball away. Lady Mavs going to push it up. That's Malia Ty in the front court. Here's a 3 open for Robinson up just a bit strong. Fight for the rebound. That's Meridian Chance over there. Ball's going to be taken away by Mercedes Lopez. Lopez will push it into the front court. He'll swing it back out here. Here's an open look 3 on the way up and no good. Rebound pulled down by Brewer. Southside wanting to push it here. Looks to take it in. Makes a nice spin move and tough call there.
I think what got her, she kind of lost her footing a little bit, so they kind of lean against that and say it's kind of player control deal, but I don't know. It looked like a good move to me.
Well, it looked like a nice acting job going down, too. She's done a good job this year with that spin, that 180. I like that. She does that, and then the thing for her, she's going to have the ability to be able to correct where she's at when she does the 180.
Yeah, because the nice thing about that little move, you're kind of pulling the defender away from the bucket, and then you got about 3 different lanes you can drive.
I'm kind of agreeing with the coach here. Here's about a 15-footer by Lopez, no good. Fight for the rebound. McClure gets the rebound to Lopez. Lopez will fire it up again from the free throw line, no good. Goes out of bounds.
Wow. Didn't expect that, did you, Keith?
Yeah, I got to laugh, and because there should have been a foul called on Southside on the side here when they knocked the girl down. And they gave him the out-of-bounds ball, but I could hear the coach talking down there, and she was right. There was contact on that. Looks like they're going to play maybe it's a 3-2 zone defense. Oh, nice feed down low to Lydia Adams. Goes up strong, up and good.
What a move.
Lydia Ann now with 4 points in the ball game. That was Kate Nally again. Was doing a great job finding the open player for the points.
Would you say that was a Cooper Watson pass?
And more or less, it was a good job by Paige Watson to play in the passing lane, knocking the ball out of bounds. Southside, the biggest lead of the ball game with 8-point lead here, 22-14, 1:21 to go here before the half.
I'll say this, though, Keith. I don't know if I'd want to catch one of them passes from Nally. She throws hard.
I think she can shoot the 3, too. We were talking about that. Her and Lindley Oden both can drain it. Here's a play going to be stolen by Lydia Ann Adams. There's Kayla Robinson wanting to take it up. That's going to have it taken away. A nice defensive play by Mercedes Lopez. Lopez will press it in the front court. Goes all the way down. Underhand scoop, no good. She's having a frustrating game. That was a finish that she wasn't able to make, but it was a good play nonetheless.
Well, I think what threw her off is she was expecting Lydia Ann to come over and get some contact, but Lydia Ann had to let her go because she got those 2 fouls on her. I think it just threw her whole shot off.
Could be a tie up down low. We'll stay with the Lady Mass. 42.7 seconds to go here before the half.
Credit Adams on that one, too.
Lady Mav's doing a great job of really spreading that line out. And here's an open look for Kayla Robinson. She's not going to take it. She thought about it. One thing I'll say about this Lady Warrior team, they're handsy. They're very good at that. And that's a good job by Malia Ty. She now has 7 points in the ball game. 10-point lead for the Lady Mavs. But they do, when I say handsy, what they do a good job, there's always a hand on the ball. And that's a well-coached team that does that. Just like that, it's a nice play by Kate Nally tipping it away. Here's a three on the way by Lopez, up and no good. Ball goes out of bounds to south side, 10.9 to go here. You got to figure Lady Mav's going to obviously hold for the last shot. It's a lot better than 35-19.
Yes, sir.
Going to put some pressure up top. Ty will get into the front court. We're down to 4 seconds. Ty going to have to fire one up here. Fires up at three on the way up and just off the back of the rim, no good. We're at the half here. Southside leads Idabel 24-14. We'll be back with the Randall Ford scoring summary. You're watching Southside Lady Maverick basketball on the Maverick Sports Network.
Summer's winding down, but the savings are just getting started. Dive into the end-of-season sale at Burton Pools and Spas. For a limited time, save up to $14,000 on fiberglass pools. And the first 10 customers who purchase an Aquacrete pool with a premium vinyl finish will receive a free hot tub. Don't miss these incredible deals. Visit our stores in Fort Smith, Springdale, or Greenland, or go to BurtonPools.com for more details. At Burton, we do more than build swimming pools. We build long-term relationships.
It's game day at Raising Cane's. If you want to order like a champ, forget about X's and O's. The only play you're running is chicken. So what combo are you picking? We've got tailgates of hand-battered, cooked-to-order chicken fingers and cane sauce, and jugs of freshly made tea and lemonade. This season is about to be unbeatable. Raising Cane's chicken fingers, one love.
I bought my first vehicle from Randall as a used car back in '77. I bought a first new truck in '96 from them, an F-250. Ever since then, I've stuck with Randall. They understand my business, and as a contractor, my trucks take a beating. Randall Ford has the product, and they find them for me if they don't have them on the lot. I trust Randall Ford. They've earned my business.
The story of our family business starts back in 1878 when our ancestors settled in Old Town Van Buren and set up shop. We have been providing quality work, craftsmanship with the finest materials available using time-honored and traditional methods. Providing quality service to the River Valley for 6 generations.
Between life, work, and family, sometimes the person that you need to take care of the most is you.
At Fort Smith Therapy Health and Wellness, you're never alone. Through our counseling, we can help you regain control of your emotions, mental health, and life. We provide both face-to-face and virtual therapy services. Whether it's for your child, family, or yourself, Fort Smith Therapy is here to help your true self shine through.
Schedule your appointment today with Fort Smith Therapy Health and Wellness.
Family. It's bigger than bloodlines, stronger than DNA. It's the circle we draw around the people that matter, the people we care about and care for, the folks who inspire us, guide us, root for us. Family means finding common ground, rolling up our sleeves, and making our way side by side. Armstrong Bank. Strength runs in our family.
From the minute you walk into Randall Ford, they greet you, they're kind, they're gonna ask you what you need, what you're looking for, and they're all very friendly, even down to the service department. Those guys are so kind. The salesmen are gonna make sure that you know that vehicle before you leave the lot. They're gonna review the details, all the features of the vehicle, so you can leave with confidence knowing that the vehicle you're in, how to drive it. Randall Ford really listened to me, and I drove away with exactly what I wanted.
Have you been to the River Valley's only multi-sport facility? Then let's hang out. The Hangout in Fort Smith is the only sports facility that offers indoor tennis and pickleball, indoor and outdoor basketball, and has now added multiple soccer fields. Soccer leagues are forming soon. Did you know the Hangout also has an 8,000 square foot fitness center with bar, yoga, HIIT, and Pilates classes? The Hangout, 5400 Gary Street, or thehangoutfs.com. Fitness, sports, and more. Let's hang out.
Summer's winding down, but the savings are just getting started. Dive into the end of season sale at Burton Pools and Spas. For a limited time, save up to $14,000 on fiberglass pools. And the first 10 customers who purchase an Aquacrete pool with a premium vinyl finish will receive a free hot tub. Don't miss these incredible deals. Visit our stores in Fort Smith, Springdale, or Greenland, or go to burtonpools.com for more details. At Burton, we do more than build swimming pools. We build long-term relationships.
It's game day at Raising Cane's. If you want to order like a champ, forget about X's and O's. The only play you're running is chicken. So what combo are you picking? We've got tailgates of hand-battered, cooked-to-order chicken fingers and cane sauce, and jugs of freshly made tea and lemonade. This season is about to be unbeatable. Raising Cane's chicken fingers, one love.
I bought my first vehicle from Randall as a used car back in '77. I bought a first new truck in '96 from them, an F-250. Ever since then, I've stuck with Randall. They understand my business, and as a contractor, my trucks take a beating. Randall Ford has the product, and they find them for me if they don't have them on the lot. I trust Randall Ford. They've earned my business.
Welcome back to the Randall Ford halftime scoring summaries. We look at it. Terrell for Southside leads here 24-14. So we look at the scoring summary first for the Lady Warriors of Idabel. Aaliyah Haddix leads away with 8 points. Amaya Whitfield 3, and Sophia Gonzalez off the bench with 3 points on a three-point play. The big key right now is you look at Mercedes Lopez. She's kind of the go-to girl for the Lady Warriors. No points.
Well, and the only real nice shots that Lopez has really had has been those threes, and I think that's really the shots you want them to take because, I mean, they are trying to shoot that shot from the corner. It's a low percentage shot, and they hadn't made one yet. So, you know, push them out there, give them that open look, and if they get a couple of them, you know, maybe you got to button that up. But I'd say right now that's kind of the game plan. It's worked really well so far, and the other thing I think's worked really well is what we've seen when they have Kayla come out here and stop the ball at half court, because there have been a few times we've kind of dropped back. I think we're kind of going between zone and man, and when we drop back into man, I mean, they just took it to the hole. And you know, you got to stop that ball with a couple of those girls.
Yeah, and you got to like the fact, too, when they did play that zone defense, they got a little bit different look. It may be a similar 1-3-1, but they would drop back, go forward, and pick pressure up at half court. They gave them different looks every time, but you're exactly right about what you're saying with Kayla, putting Kayla up there, Paige Watson, having some of your taller girls play up top, let them get up there and guard, and you can play kind of a soft pressure right there, and then when they stop their dribble, then you hound them right there, and it makes it tougher for those girls that are, instead of making those crisp passes to try to beat the defense, it's those kind of high lofting passes that could be stolen going the other way.
Well, and we were worried, you know, are they going to be able to hit the backside, you know, hit that? Because usually when you're playing, you know, press coverage out here up top, half court or whatever, you know, you're leaving somebody open on the back end of it, and they've hit that player back there. But every time they've done it, you know, we've had a quick reaction to it, forced a contested shot, and I think they've only made one of those, and it seems like they might even miss that one. So I think that's the game plan. I credit Coach for putting together a heck of a game plan against this team, because the one thing I told you I was going to come back and start talking about is not only are we winning at halftime, but you got a 10-point lead on a team that you've held to 14 points, and that's big. I mean, that's going to be tough to overcome a 10-point lead, I think, in the second half. So, you know, to keep doing what you're doing.
So look at the scoring summary for the Southside Lady Mavs. Malia Ty, the leading scorer, with 7 points. Kayla Robinson, 6 points. Lydia Adams, 4. Paige Watson off the bench with 3. Kalia Pressey, 2. Anaya Brewer with 2 points. But I want to go kind of mention, too, Kate Nally. Nally has no points, but there's been about 3 passes she's made that hitting the cutter going to the basket gave Lady Mavs some easy baskets. Done a really good job in the first half, along with Paige Watson. Watson doing a good job off that left side on the defense, making some plays over there, and also hits the big 3.
Well, and I joked about it. I'm, you know, some of those passes from Nally, I mean, they're hitting them in the numbers, right? But I don't know that I would want her throwing me the ball. I mean, she is throwing a fastball down there, and it's coming in there. It's just really good looks, and credit to one on the other end of that pass. I mean, you've had 3 or 4 girls that have caught that thing and done something with it. So we were kind of talking about the assist count. I need to do better at keeping track of that, but I think Nallie'd be your assist leader. But a couple of things that I noticed we were kind of talking about at halftime is, Pressy, she's got 8 rebounds right now and a steal. You got Lydia Ann Adams that's got a block, a rebound, and a steal. And then you got Brewer, who, you'd expect to have more than a couple points in the first half, but 4 steals and took a charge. So, me, Keith, I mean, even in football, I like to talk about the defense, and I feel like our defense has played really well so far in this one.
Well, that's what wins games, too. And I go back to another play that Brewer made where she's able to scramble down and goes up there and goes down and gets that tie up.
Yes.
The little things that you do
That's
that make
right.
a difference in a ball game, and that's kind of what the Lady Mavs have done here so far. I think the key for Lady Mavs obviously is going to have to keep scoring some points here, and another big key in the ball game obviously has been Mercedes Lopez not really getting off here with no points so far, and she had a chance there to 3 at the end of the first half, wasn't able to put it in. That might have got her going, but fortunately for Lady Mavs it didn't go in. Southside again going to work out of a 1-3-1 defense, going to try to get the steal. They'll get Ty for the foul. That'll be her second personal foul, team first. So we look at foul trouble for Lady Mavs. Ty, along with Anaya Brewer and Lydia Ann Adams, have 2, while Aaliyah Haddix, along with Jayla Garrett, have 2 for the Lady Warriors. Southside doing a good job just matching up on the ball. There's a nice inside entry pass to Lopez. First 2 points for her. They give credit to Aaliyah Haddix. Was able to penetrate the defense, draw the defense out, find the open girl for 2 points.
Well, one thing we saw them do in that first half is they had 1 person under the bucket, and on that very last play that they ran, they had 2 players down there waiting, kind of a read play.
Working out of a zone defense now for the Lady Warriors. Going to swing it to the top, go down low to Lydia Ann Adams. Adams goes up strong to the basket. She'll be fouled. That'll be the 3rd personal foul on Jayla Garrett.
I love that entry by Pressy, too. It was a little bounce pass, and you don't see that very often. But I always tell players, man, that bounce pass is always open.
Well, the key to that, too, what I like what Lydia Ann Adams did, if you're going to feed that low post, reward, that's a nice shot by Lydia Ann, making those free throws. That's what Southside's done a good job, is making the free throws today. But when you feed that low post and get the open like that, go up strong with that shot. Don't feed it back out. Take it to the hole. Lydia Ann having a good ball game. She's got 5 now. Just goes in and comes out. Southside with a 9-point lead. Again, Lady Mavs working that defense, a 1-3-1 zone defense. I'll swing it back out. Go to the corner. Here's an open look 3 on the way up and no good, and they're going to get Ty, I believe, for the foul. And that's a tough foul on Kylene Denton. That's going to be 3 free throws. They're going to call it after the shot.
That's handy.
I never really understood that. It's kind of like NBA basketball. Of course, that's 3 fouls on Ty, too. But, NBA basketball, they have that rule where that's a nice penetration move. For Haddix now has 10 points in the ball game, but where you can't kick the leg out or you can't impede the shooter's landing spot, which makes it even tougher for the officials to call a ball game. Get the ball up top to Malia Ty. Ty going to have to be careful. He's got 3 fouls. And they'll feed high post. That's Clea Pressy back to Ty. Ty will set it up. And the key was she could have had a 4th foul. They didn't call in the first half where they called the out-of-bounds play. That was actually Ty. There's a 3 on the way up and no good by Brewer. Rebound pulled down by Kylene Denton. There's a nice drive all the way to the hole for 2 more for Amaya Whitfield. Whitfield now with 5 points, cuts the Southside lead down in half, 25-20. Seeing a little more aggression out of this Lady Warrior team as far as attacking the basket. There's an inside pass to Ty, goes up for the shot, and she'll be fouled.
I like Anaya Brewer told her, it's open. Just go there. Just go right there. They're not going to get back.
Look at Katie McClure for the foul, her first foul, second team foul.
You could tell it's tough for Brewer because she didn't want to show what she was wanting to do.
Nice touch there by Malia Ty. Now with 8 points in the ball game to lead the Lady Mavs. She'll get a second one here. Second one up off the rim, no good. Ball on the ground, going to be chased down by Ty. Southside got a break there. They'll feed inside Lydia and Adams. Go back up again. That's Pressey for two.
Did you see who got that rebound, Keith?
Yeah, she's working that board. She's going to be in double figures here in a second. And nice to be rewarded, too, with the points. Southside got a break on that because it looked like Haddix had the rebound. She goes down. Here's a three on the way by Whitfield, going to be short, going to be tipped out of bounds. Off. It was actually looked like it was off McClure, but they'll give the ball back to the Lady Warriors as they'll check Paige Watson back in the ball game for Malia Ty. Get the ball in to Gonzalez, swing it up top to McClure, go corner. That's Haddix, looks to penetrate down and goes up strong for a shot. She finishes. That's Lydia Ann Adams, her third personal foul. Free throw up, rolls around, no good. Ball goes out of bounds back to the Lady Mavs. Southside leads by 6 here. Feed Pressey up high. Had an open look. Here's a three on the way by Clea Robinson. Up and good. Excuse me, Kayla Robinson. Robinson now with 9 points in the ball game. She's now your leading scorer for the Lady Mavs. Kayla having a good ball game, having a good tournament. Double figures last night. 9 points the night before.
A lot of rebounds.
Ball's going to be taken away. Here's Brewer with a chance to go all the way. Goes up strong for the hole. No good. There's a nice rebound by Kayla Robinson. Goes up and two. Another steal there for Brewer.
Well, and again, Robinson, there to clean it up.
How is that not a walk?
Or a carry.
Yeah, there's a nice play by Kayla Robinson for two more. Kayla Robinson picking it up. That's 7 straight points for Kayla with 13 in the ball game.
I think you got to be glad they didn't call a walk on that one.
Well, no, I'm just curious.
That's right. Well, I figured it had to be a walk or a carry one.
Yeah, it was. I mean, the ball was up high. It's a big job by Kayla. That's 7 points. It was actually
just like that.
25-20. Southside has gone on a 10-2 run since then.
Defense really starting to look good too. Like they're at right after the half, they made Idabel made a little bit of an adjustment, and they're kind of scoring at will there for a second. And credit coach again, he's figured out some kind of adjustment he can make too on the back end of it. That's what I always say about good coaching, man. It's like once you see that they've made an adjustment, you got to come back with something else. It's like a little chess match.
Well, kind of the thing too is Aaliyah Haddix. Kind of had a couple of nice drives there. Southside, I think, kind of softened that zone just a little bit to kind of take her. And I think it kind of frustrated her a bit. And we were able to, actually, when we softened that zone up, we were able to make a couple of big steals and get some easy baskets. Kayla actually made the steal, gets the layup on the previous time. Brewer makes the steal, can't finish, but there's Kayla to clean it up. And that's twice now that they've done that together. Kayla lighting it up here with 7 points within probably about a minute.
Maybe a minute.
It's kind of like UNLV. I remember the UNLV running Rebels. They could score 7 points in 10 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
Southside going to work out of that zone defense. Doing a good job of matching up. There's a nice inside. Going to swing it up top, and Whitfield's got an open look from about 18 up and good. Nice shot by Maya Whitfield. That was 7 points in the ball game. She had a pretty good look at that, though, but Southside doing a good job of really not, they're not giving anything easy right now. Going to work that high post. There's a nice give and go pass to Pressey. Tries to throw it back out, and Pressey actually had Paige Watson open in the corner. They'll get the ball down to Lopez, and it's Kayla Robinson on the foul. Lopez with a chance at a three-point play here.
Well, if there's any silver lining in that one, that was the first foul for Kayla.
Lopez now with 5 points all here in the second half. It's been a game of runs, though. It's been one of those games is that the Lady Warriors will cut the lead down, Southside will go on a run, and that's kind of how it is right now. And there's going to be a chance at a steal by McClure. Chased back down by Malia Ty. That was an opportunity. Maybe Southside should have taken a timeout there. Going to get over to Lopez. There's a three on the way up short. There's a rebound coming up strong as Haddix goes up for the shot, no good.
Too strong.
Lydia Ann gets the rebound for Southside. Lydia Ann Adams on the rebound as Kayla Robinson will bring it up for the Lady Mavs. Lady Mavs with an 8-point lead here. Want to feed down low to Leah Pressey. I think she could have had the baseline. Here's a three and away by Ty up and rolls around up, no good. Rebound pulled down by Mercedes Lopez. Lopez will walk it into the front court. Whitfield wants to drive all the way. The hole goes up strong to the basket, and she'll have a chance at a finish. It's Lydia Ann Adams, her fourth personal foul. Going to check Kate Nally back in the ball game. Correct me if I'm wrong, I think this may be about the fourth opportunity that the Lady Warriors have had at a traditional three-point play. Whitfield having a big second half here. Free throws up and no good, and there's a long rebound for Paige Watson. Get the ball up to Watson. Looks to penetrate down, goes all the way strong to the hole all the way. Kind of lost the ball there at the end as Brewer gets the rebound. She'll be fouled. Going to get Mercedes Lopez, her first personal foul.
Well, you hate that Lydia Ann has to come out because of fouls, but I tell you what, you got to feel pretty good about Nally being in there.
That was a nice job by Paige Watson. She had the layup, but there's not a good pass on the inbounds play. Going to be stolen.
Panicked a little, I think.
Haddix looks to penetrate in here. Whitfield fires up another three up and no good. As Lopez chases down the rebound, works it back up top. And she's taking off. She's getting a nice.
Nice.
Yeah, Haddix is taking that extra step, I believe. And we're going to have a timeout here. With that timeout, we'll take one too. You're watching Southside Lady Maverick basketball on the Maverick Sports Network.
I bought my first vehicle from Randall as a used car back in '77. I bought a first new truck in '96 from them, an F-250. Ever since then, I've stuck with Randall. They understand my business, and as a contractor, my trucks take a beating. Randall Ford has the product, and they find them for me if they don't have them on the lot. I trust Randall Ford. They've earned my business.
Here we go.
Welcome back. We've got 1:25 to go here. Southside leads 35-29, and Southside going to have to do a little better job of taking care of that basketball. As you look at the leading scorers, first for the Lady Mavs, Kayla Robinson leads with 13, followed by Malia Ty with 8, Lydia Ann Adams with 5, while Leah Haddix has 12. Maya Whitfield coming alive here in the second half has 10 points, including 7 second half points. Get the ball to Kayla Robinson.
Give Kayla credit, man. That was a tough pass to handle.
Over to Kate Nally. Back to Kayla. Going to try to feed down low. Ball's going to be taken away. That's Kylene Denton on the steal. Looks to penetrate up into the front court. She's got a wide open McClure down low. She doesn't see her. Let's see what we've got here. Going to have a timeout call. This will be a 30-second timeout. We'll go and keep it here on a 30-second timeout.
So, Keith, are those shoes Kayla's wearing, is that Christmas shoes?
Well, I'm trying to see. They may be. I like that. She's got that look, and then you've got the ones with Paige Watson. And then the ones I really can tell are Nia Brewer's got those pink shoes on. Showing a little style there.
That's it.
Again, this lead is 6 points right now. Southside had a 10-point lead at the half. But I think what's kind of happened here in the second half is really the Lady Warrior team has really kind of put a little more pressure defensively on and forced some turnovers, which have led to some easy baskets.
Well, we talk about the Lady Mavericks out here playing that 1-3-1 zone, and I think technically what they're playing, it is a 1-3-1 obviously, but I think it's actually a stretch zone is what they call it because they're coming way out.
Yeah, and they're kind of loading up a side too, if you'll notice that, because it looks like that this Lady Warrior team, they've been scouted. They like to go a lot to the left side a lot of times, and you'll notice them really kind of stacking it up to that side. Here we got 54.2 seconds to go. Here's about a 15-footer by Lopez up and no good. Fight for the rebound, going to be picked up, and there's McClure picking up the ball. Puts it up.
Just shooter's roll on that one, Keith.
That's a tough break right there. The ball rolled around. McClure's there to clean it up. Cuts the Southside lead down to 4. Get the ball to Paige Watson. Watson looks to go in, swings it back out. There's Brewer. Goes up strong to the basket, and she'll be fouled. Going to get Katie McClure her second personal foul. Something else you're seeing out there, too, right now, Terrell, is the fact I think we've seen it with Paige Watson. We've seen it with Brewer and Kayla Robinson at times, but you're getting some mismatches out there. 3 points now for Nia Brewer, and they're able to exploit those mismatches.
Is that not a lane violation right there?
Did they step in early?
Well, they were on it.
Well, they did it. That's the second time they've done it then.
I think so.
It's good to be able to coach up here.
I know. I was talking to Watson about that earlier. It's like I try to keep my coaching out of it.
Ball tip by Paige Watson. They'll swing it back out. That was a walk. The Haddocks. Ball's going to be taken away. Another steal by Brewer. She wants to take it down, gets it into the corner to Paige Watson. Going to hold for the last shot here. Got a nice give and go pass. There's Pressey. Goes up strong to the basket. Good job by Kayla Robinson fighting for the rebound. But I think another key just watching this right now is Pressey, they're working her at the high. That's the end of the quarter. Let's go ahead and take a break here. You're watching Southside Lady Maverick Basketball on the Maverick Sports Network.
I bought my first vehicle from Randall as a used car back in '77. I bought a first new truck in '96 from them, an F-250. Ever since then, I've stuck with Randall. They understand my business, and as a contractor, my trucks take a beating. Randall Ford has the product, and they find them for me if they don't have them on the lot. I trust Randall Ford. They've earned my business.
The story of our family business starts back in 1878 when our ancestors settled in Old Town Van Buren and set up shop. We have been providing quality work, craftsmanship with the finest materials available using time-honored and traditional methods. Providing quality service to the River Valley for 6 generations.
Welcome back as we start the fourth period here. Southside leads 37-31. The point I was going to make before we went to commercial was the fact I think Kalia Pressey, they're feeding her down high, low post. I think she needs to turn and take that ball to the hole.
Well, we keep thinking she's going to have a big old breakout game and just isn't quite here yet.
Got a holding call on Mercedes Lopez, her second personal foul. They'll get the ball in. Yeah, they're pushing the pressure down. They'll get the ball down low to Kate Nally. Swings it back to Kayla Robinson. Goes up strong to the basket. Kayla gets the rebound again. I'll tell you what, they're getting really physical down low. Feed it down low to Kate Nally. Goes up top. Here's Pressey from about 8 feet up and no good. Rebound pulled down by Maya Whitfield. Cross-court pass, swing it over. Here's an open look for a three for Haddix, up and no good. About a 5-footer for Lopez, no good. Kayla Robinson gets the rebound. Robinson gets it into the front court.
They're really pressuring her right now.
Up top to Kalia Pressey. Over to Brewer will set the offense. We've got tie on the ball game too, so one of your ball handlers is not in there. Is Brewer going to lose the ball out of bounds? You look at foul trouble right now. Malia Ty has 3. Lydia Ann Adams on the bench with 4. Jayla Garrett 3. Really the only Lady Warrior in foul trouble. They've got 3 other players with 2 fouls. Southside kind of working kind of a soft zone. Swing it back up to Lopez. Back up top. Try to work it down in the corner. Ball's going to be tipped away, and let's see what the call is going to be. Get Kayla Robinson for a push. She's got 3 personal fouls. Well, they've got her with 2 fouls. Here's a 3 on the way by Lopez, up and good. Mercedes Lopez with 8 points in the ball game, all here in the second half. So what you didn't want to see, number 5 getting it going.
Glad she took a half off.
There was what could have been a foul.
Contact, yeah.
Here's a 3 on the way by Kayla Robinson, no good.
Pretty.
Ball goes out of bounds. This is the closest Lady Warriors have been, 37-34. Southside had a 10-point lead at half.
It's a game of runs. We keep talking about it.
Yeah, and we're going to have a timeout here. With that timeout, we'll take one, too. You're watching Southside Lady Maverick Basketball on the Maverick Sports Network.
Between life, work, and family, sometimes the person that you need to take care of the most is you.
At Fort Smith Therapy Health and Wellness, you're never alone. Through our counseling, we can help you regain control of your emotions, mental health, and life. We provide both face-to-face and virtual therapy services. Whether it's for your child, family, or yourself, Fort Smith Therapy is here to help your true self shine through.
Schedule your appointment today with Fort Smith Therapy Health and Wellness.
Family, it's bigger than bloodlines, stronger than DNA. It's the circle we draw around the people that matter, the people we care about and care for, the folks who inspire us, guide us, root for us. Family means finding common ground, rolling up our sleeves, and making our way side by side. Armstrong Bank, strength runs in our family.
Welcome back to action. The ball will be back to the Lady Warriors. They trail here 37-34. We've got 6:22 to go in the ball game. Malia Ty will check back in the ball game. I think that's a good move by Coach Brunk, along with Lydia Adams back in the ball game with 4 personal fouls. Get those ball handlers out there. Going to try to penetrate in. Going to lose the ball. Going to be taken away. That's Kayla Robinson on the steal. Brings it up floor. Gets it over to Kalia Pressey. Tries to go across court and the key for the Southside team, from what I'm seeing here in the second half, they just got to slow it down. You don't have to be there in such a rush. Idabel came up, put some pressure on, and you don't always have to react to the pressure. They'll work it to the corner to McClure, try to feed it down low, and here's an open 3 on the way up. No good. Rebound pulled down by Pressey. Got to be in double figures.
For rebounds, yeah, I think it's their 9th one, actually.
Here's Ty going to take it all the way down, feeds it over to Nia Brewer. Brewer will set the offense up. And that's what I'm talking about right there. Go ahead and bring it back out top, set the offense, get you a good look.
Reset, that's it. You got plenty of time.
Get over to Kayla Robinson. On the left wing, feeds Lydia Ann Adams. Adams looks to try to take it in. Does a good job. She lost her balance but kept her dribble. Here's a three on the way by Brewer. Good! Big basket by Nair Brewer now with 7 points in the ball game. One thing the Lady Mavs have done, though, is when the Idabel has come back on them, they've been able to hit a key three. We saw that with Kayla Robinson, and now here with Nair Brewer. There's going to be a steal. A nice give and go pass down to Malia Ty. Goes up strong. 2 more. Malia Ty now with 10 points in the ball game. This will be a 30-second timeout. What a great job. Now Brewer is going to end up, she may be pushing, if we were doing assists too, she, with her points, she's got 7 points in the ball game. You may be talking double-double there, or triple-double.
Half a dozen steals too. That was her 6th steal.
But they're doing the little things. They're doing the little things that you've got there with what Presley's done. Presley's not had a big offensive ball game. She's got 4 points in the ball game, but she's got those rebounds. Mm-hmm. And then the things that Brewer's, been in double figures the first 2 games. She's got 7 here tonight, but it's been the assist along with the steals has been her game tonight. Southside opens that lead back up. That's a big basket right there. They'd cut the lead 37-34, 5-0 run here for the Lady Mavs. Ty back to the pillow pressure. And I think the difference has been, too, is having Ty in the ball game. I think when Ty had to sit down with those fouls, it gave the Lady Warriors a chance to really put some pressure and work their way back in the ball game. And Malia Ty has kind of settled things down just a bit. There's a tap and a knockaway by Anaya Brewer.
Well, I think Ty on the defensive side of the ball has really affected Lopez as well. So, I think it's kind of a twofer.
Here's an open look for Lopez, going to be short. Ball goes out of bounds, will stay with the Lady Warriors. I got to give credit to, on the other side, Katie McClure playing down low has done a really good job. She's forced some out-of-bounds plays on the south side, really done a good job of rebounding. They get the ball in to Lopez. So set the offense, swings it over the corner. Here's an open look for Whitfield for 3 up and no good. Rebound pulled down by Nair Brewer. Lady Mavs want to push it in the front court. Going to take it all the way up. I believe they're going to get Haddix for her 3rd personal foul. Yeah, we got 4:08 to go here. And I think the key for Southside, you're seeing them handle the ball a little bit better. They're trying to push the game up. That's what Idabel's wanting to do. Southside doing a good job there of not allowing it. They'll drive it all the way to the hole, and we're going to have a blocking foul called. They'll get McClure. That's always a tough call right there because who takes the brunt of that?
Right.
Big free throws here for Anaya. Anaya hit a big 3 just a moment ago to increase the lead for the Lady Mavs. First free throw a bit short. She'll get a second one here. But she has been close. I think from the stats you've got, she's got to be close to a triple-double.
It's very close.
Ball goes out of bounds. That's a good job by Clea Pressey. She didn't get the ball, but she knocks it off McClure out of bounds. Southside will get the ball here, a chance to maybe get into a double-digit lead again.
Yeah, to your point, that's good as a rebound.
They get the ball into Lydia Ann Adams. Adams will take it down. A lot of contact, but they'll call a walk on Lydia Ann. She was kind of in no man's land down there. One thing the Lady Mavs have done, though, I like here is they're down low post play. They're being a little more aggressive down there.
Yes.
And like I was saying, I'd like to see Pressey maybe get, I'll tell you what, they're going to get Brewer on that, but Haddix threw another elbow.
Yep.
Again, 3:47 to go here in the ball game. Haddix will set the offense up. Swing the ball out. Here's about a 15-footer on the way by Whitfield. No good. And there's McClure there to clean up. Puts it in the hole.
Yeah, that's kind of been her role all night.
Going to put a press on here. They'll get the ball to Malia Ty. Back over to, they got the numbers if they'll take it down. Had a chance to take it in, but they don't. There goes Kayla Robinson all the way down. Goes up from about 8 feet. A nice move by Kayla for 2 more. Kayla Robinson, 15 points in the ball game. Under control the whole time, too. That's what I like. She was able to step up, set those feet, get the good look. Here's the three-point by Lopez on the way. There's Lydia and Adams on the rebound for the Lady Mavs. They want to push it in the front court. Here's Brewer going to feed it down low to Pressey. Back up top to Adams. Southside going to set the offense up with Kayla Robinson. Back to Pressey. Back to Brewer. Brewer will fire a three up. On the way, it's good. Guess what? Double figures.
There you go.
I think we're talking almost a triple-double.
I think it is. I wish I'd have kept the assists on her today.
Here's a move by Haddix to the inside. We'll swing it back out to Whitfield. Here's an open look for Lopez for three, no good.
Nice rebound.
Nice rebound by Kayla Robinson. She's got a break with Pressey. Sees her at the last second, throws it down. Lopez gets back to make the steal, but nice idea there. Go down low with Whitfield, no good. There's Lydia and Adams for the rebound for the Lady Mavs. Got 2:14 to go here. Southside with an 11-point lead. Great job there by Nia Brewer here at the end. Two big three-pointers. Get the ball to Lydia and Adams. She looks to feed it in. Goes over to Nia Brewer. Going to feed it down low to Kayla Robinson. Goes up strong for the shot up and no good. Would have been another assist there for Brewer. Here's an open look three on the way up and short. No good. And there's McClure again. Gets the rebound and gets the finish. 6 big points there for Katie McClure. Lady Mavs need to be careful here. They don't want to throw the ball into the passing lanes. A nice drive by Ty all the way to the basket, up and good.
That is exactly what you're looking for right there.
12 points for Malia Ty in the ball game.
Right now, time's a killer.
Gets that lead back up to 11, 1:15, and the ball's going to be tipped away. There's Haddix on the ground. It should be a jump ball. Let's see what the call is going to be. I'm telling you, though, if I had Leah Haddix along with the Cawthorn girl from Broken Bow, I mean, you got a couple of gamers right there. I like the way they play. Here's a three on the way up. No good. Ball's tipped away by Haddix. They'll swing it back up top. Here's Lopez trying to penetrate in. Here's a three in the way by Haddix, up and good. Haddix now with 15 points in the ball game, cuts the Southside lead down to 8. Southside just needs to hold on to the basketball.
That's it. That's
Kayla Robinson, they've got the numbers if they want it. They're going to take it all the way down. That's Kayla's. Good job. Smart play. Here's the three on the way up by Brewer, up and no good. And there's Lydia and Adams working hard for the rebound. Southside just hold the ball here if they want to.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, you want to take the open shot if you got it. But
yeah, they're going to be able to run this out because there's only 3 team fouls on Idabel.
Time is a killer.
Going to have a jump ball. Should be Lady Mavs. Coach Brunk just kind of looking over there. Got to watch that double team. Mm-hmm. What a great job, though, by the Lady Mavs tonight. Really stepping up when they had to. You had 10-point lead. They cut to 3 at one time. Southside's able to come back, and it's been Brewer and Kayla Robinson really kind of streaking off there, making the difference. And I think Malia Ty coming back in the ball game was a big difference. There's a steal by McClure. They'll try to feed it down. Here's a three on the way. It's going to be short. That should be your ball game right there. Lady Mavs going to pull one out here, 49-41 victory, and we'll go ahead and keep it here right now. They're going to have the presentation of awards here, and let's do a quick scoring summary before they do that. Haddix had 15 points for the Lady Warriors. Amaya Whitfield, 10. Mercedes Lopez, 8 points in the second half. Katie McClure, 6 points off the bench. And Sophia Gonzalez, 3 points. While for the Lady Mavs, we'll look at the scoring summary. Quickly for the Lady Mavs, Malia Ty, big ball game tonight. Terrell with 12 points. Nia Brewer had a slow start. She finished again in double figures with 10 points. That's 3 straight ball games with double figures. Clea Pressey, 4 points, but a lot of rebounds. Kayla Robinson, your leading scorer, 15. Lydia Adams, 5 points, but did a great job playing with 4 fouls the last 5 minutes of the ball game. Paige Watson, 3 points throughout the scoring for the Lady Mavs.
Yeah, so Lydia Ann had 4 rebounds, 3 of them in that second half.
Player of the game for the Lady Mavs, or for the tournament, is Nia Brewer. Very good choice.
I agree with that 100%. Very nice.
Great choice. Good choice. All the way around.
Mm-hmm.
Terrell, good ball game for the Lady Mavs. Tonight as they're able to pull this one out. We kind of look ahead as we go on. Southside will be back in action. They'll travel to Mount St. Mary's on the 18th. Will be the next ball game for Lady Mavs. We'll be back here next week for the Foster Roofing Tournament.
2 big tournaments.
Rob.